Alright guys, this is my official pre-fish before my tournament, my first BFL as a boater coming up this next week. And I allowed this to get kind of beat up. I don't know how, but I did. And that's that advantage chatterbait that I was talking about in my other videos. Just chatterbait I really like. But pre-fishing for the tournament out here at the mouth of Mattawoman. Never fished this area. Trying to see if I can locate some good grass, see if more fish are moving in, see if the fish that have been caught have moving out. That's what kind of makes this a good spot in my opinion. But water is pretty dirty. Just looking forward to it. Looking forward to some pre-fishing. You know, pre-fishing, if you don't catch, you don't catch. You know, but you got to get around and see stuff. And a lot of the tournaments that I've participated in, these ABAs and stuff, you know, I never get to pre-fish. So which is kind of funny because, you know, here I am. I do fish here kind of often, but not often enough that I really honestly should be competing in tournaments here, because you know, you're going up against some good local sticks who fish this river all the time, every week, probably even during the weekdays, and they get a lot of time here and they've done it for years. And you know, for me, it's I don't want to say it's not really a fair fight for me, because I just lack the knowledge of this body of water that they have. So a lot of the time you're seeing a tournament, I've just come out and threw my money on the table and took my chances, so to speak. You know, there is enough research that you can do to maybe get on a good pattern at certain times of the year, but you know, it's still got to get out here and fish this area and see what happens, see what's going on that week, because these fish, they change so much all the time. And the water conditions here change a lot. I mean, just from 2 weeks of me not fishing the Potomac and coming out for a tournament, I came out and the water had just cleared up immensely. Grass had grown up immensely. And you know, that changed the areas that I went to, but I didn't know that because I had no practice. I literally just kind of come off the plane and came out here and started fishing. So not making excuses, just kind of laying it out there, kind of how it is, kind of what fishing out here for me has been like this year. And I'm really looking forward to this BFL tournament because, you know, I'm getting a chance to practice beforehand, which is not something like I said, I've normally been able to do. There's some grass, finally found some grass. Dirty water, man. Now that we got a chance to practice, maybe I can put a pattern together. I'm gonna practice the 2 days before the tournament as well, practicing this weekend, just seeing, looking at the conditions, seeing what the conditions are. You know, you didn't want to get out here and be like, okay, I'm gonna go be faced with crystal clear water and lots of grass. You know, I think the grass is already starting to die off. We're starting to see a change in the weather patterns, starting to get just a smidge cooler. So we'll see. But you know, hopefully, I'm definitely just going to be shooting for a limit on this tournament. And honestly, I think that's the best I can hope for at this point. Just getting a limit, getting some experience as rolling a BFL as a boater. Backlashing. Why the heck did I backlash? It's my first look at kind of the grass that's still available in the river right now. So still nice and green. Might make this area pretty good then. Green grass always holds the last bit of oxygen. A lot of the time during the fall, that's where I've seen definitely fish will hold. I've seen tournaments won in that situation where the winner just found green grass and found a good collection of it and brought home a win. So, you know, that's again, just trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle. This is not about catching fish for me today, although catching a fish would be nice. Catching a good largie after catching all them small smallies would be nice, but if I don't, I don't. Makes for a not so good of a video for you guys, but that's tournament fishing. That's really how it goes. I'm kind of running this shoreline for a good, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Got the trolling motor on high, really just covering water, seeing if I can get a bite. Then I can maybe turn around and focus on something else. How y'all doing tonight? Pretty good, pretty good. This many. All right, y'all, good morning. Here we go, still practicing for the BFL. Yesterday was horrible. I didn't catch a thing. Ran new water, tried new things. It seems to be what I'm always doing out here on the Potomac. It's always running new water, because not like I've fished this really ever a lot in my before this year. I mean, this year is primarily the first year I've ever really been fishing the Potomac, and I'm already, you know, trying to do tournaments without really any previous background knowledge. The only background knowledge I have on this place is kind of Nativewatercraft, and I've basically refused to fish Nativewatercraft. So we will see how it goes. Looks like these guys are going to the back. I just wanted to make a little stop off here on this ditch just to see how things started off, see how things were going here. Run this chatterbait. It's an advantage chatterbait through these pads here. See if we can't pick up anything. Flip a few edges. Water clarity is still pretty good despite the rain. Flip a few edges here. Got a kayaker moving up through the pads. Yeah, yesterday was pretty much a bust. You know, I've been trying to figure out Quantico, see if I could find anything in there, and I just cannot get a bite in there. I have fished the grass slow multiple times, up, down, you know, and basically got a few little small bites in there. That's all I've ever been able to manage. So you can bet that I've pretty much crossed that off of my list of not going to go there, because I just can't ever get bit there. So, you know, this is not a tournament that I can just say, F Nativewatercraft, I'm just going to go somewhere else regardless. And I think I am going to probably actually just fish Nativewatercraft during this tournament. It'll give my co-angler a good shot at getting a bag too, especially if we're fishing pads, if that's the pattern. You know, if we can establish a pattern a couple days before. We're gonna fish the 2 days prior. Say we, fishing with a buddy of mine. His boat, my boat, our boats. We're gonna try to put something together. And that's what I've definitely learned this year of the BFL is you really have to work as a team, guys. You have got to work as a team. Starting to see a few fish break the surface. Just a little ditch right here. Look at this. That creates that gap, creates a flow. I'm working the outside of it, trying to see if I can catch fish staging out here on the edge of it. But otherwise, if Nativewatercraft's not the play, then Quia might be the play as well. Nice, beautiful, cloudy, rainy morning. Just gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah, gorgeous.
Those guys opened it up when they got in there. Look at that. They said, F this, I'm going to the back, I don't care. Water temp, air temp here almost dropped all the way down to 69 degrees. We're in 73-degree water. Interesting. Starting to see some surface activity pick up though, that's good. Oh, is that a catfish or is it a bass? Yeah, it's a catfish. The old catfish on the old chatterbait. Gets them every time. Gets them every time. Hey, stop your face. Hey, this is exactly what I caught yesterday too. I caught a catfish. Guess what, buddy? Guess what? I'm putting every single one of you in the box from now on. So I'm tired of catching you. Yeah, that's where you're going. Freaking smoked it.